A very good morning to everyone here, and a warm that we have amidst us a very special guest to grace this solemn occasion. On behalf of Notre Dame Academy, I extend a hearty welcome to Justice Mrs. Soni Srivastav, who took out time from her busy schedule to grace this ceremony. Honorable Justice Mrs. Soni Srivastav is a distinguished legal professional with long-standing experience at the Patna High Court, district courts, tribunals, and commissions. She has served as panel advocate and standing counsel for various government bodies, universities, and reputed corporate organizations, and has been actively involved in legal aid and public service. A recipient of the Women Achiever Award 2016, she has also served as amicus curiae and as a member of Lok Adalat benches. She has presently been elevated as the Honorable Judge of the Patna High Court, marking a significant milestone in her illustrious career. As a token of our love and appreciation, we now present you a sapling and a memento. Hearty welcome, ma'am. We are also glad to have amidst us Sister Mary Ruby, Assistant Provincial Superior of Notre Dame Academy, Patna. We extend a warm welcome to Sister Mary Ruby and we present you a sapling. Hearty welcome, Sister.
Where there is life, there is hope. Where there are hopes, there are dreams. And when the dreams are repeated, they become a vision. Yes, my dear students, as you stand here to bid farewell to your dear school, with moist eyes, memories flood your minds. When memories flash, they don't come in trickles, but in torrents. It is indeed a difficult task to gain a grip over your emotions because it's hard to say goodbye to your dear school, to a place which was a cushion in your times of grief and a stage where you displayed your joys and successes. Let us begin this special ceremony with the school song as a mark of respect and honor to your school, proclaiming the values instilled in you which will continue to inspire you, leading you from darkness to light. Dear parents and teachers, you are requested to rise for the school song.
We get together, share together in God's name. As these flames rise, may they awaken the clarity in our minds and warmth in our hearts. May I now invite our chief guest, Honorable Justice Mrs. Soni Srivastava, our respected principal, Sister Mary Neha, teacher representative, Mrs. Nisha Shah, parent representative, Mrs. Pooja Singh, and PTA president, Dr. Smriti Paswan, to come and light the lamp.
A miracle, they say, but the world has kept on turning. Are there miracles today? Everyone who lights the candles has a bit of ancient spark. We are miracles, lighting up the dark. We are lights, lights of memory. Remembering times long gone, we are glowing, growing miracles. We are lights, we are lights, we are lights, shining on and on. And that kept on burning, a miracle they say, but the world has kept on turning. Are there miracles today? Everyone who lights a candle has a bit of ancient spark. We are miracles, lighting up the dark.
Prayer is the only adequate way to multiply our efforts fast enough to reach the harvest God desires. Thanking God for all the blessings, here are the students reciting a small prayer, praising the goodness and greatness of God.
My God, as I contemplate the immensity of your love, my heart sings out your greatness and goodness. You have revealed yourself in the grandeur of creation. I stand in awe of your majesty and power.
You have shown yourself in the smallest of your creatures. I bow before the fingerprints of your tender gentleness. You have created me in love, and I offer you my love and attention.
You set aside this sacred time to draw me to yourself in loving intimacy. I listen in stillness to your every whisper. You come to me in word and wind and wonder. I drink your refreshing waters. I breathe your pure, cool air.
You come to me in clever, surprising ways. I embrace your presence in peace and holy joy. In simplicity, obedience, and stillness, I strain to feel your touch. In acceptance, generosity, and confidence, I strive to know your designs.
The gentle breeze, the rushing wind, you make part of my life. Allow me, help me, move me to respond to your movement.
Lord, I give you thanks for everything you have done for us and everything you still have in store for us. May your blessing and grace be always upon us.
every happening on this earth, there is a divine reason, a purpose. The flame of the lamp lit at the close of our school career is a symbol of God's life in us, and the light which has illumined us during our life at Notre Dame Academy. He has endowed us with a special goal, an aspiration to change the world, imbibed with the virtues of light, faith, and hope.
I feel secure, but with a sense of childish abandonment, as I know I am forever secure in the hands of the architect of my destiny. Acknowledging the love and care of the Creator, the students will thank and praise God with their song, Bless the Lord.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship Your holy name. The sun comes up, it's a new day dawning. It's time to sing your song again. Whatever may pass and whatever lies before me, let me be singing when the evening comes. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship Your holy name. You're rich in love and You're slow to anger. Your name is great and Your heart is kind. For all Your goodness I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship Your holy name. Lord, I worship Your holy name. Lord, I worship Your holy name.
Skills honed and valuable lessons learned. She now stands at the threshold of adulthood, confident that she has that little twinkle of brilliance in her eyes which makes her different from the rest. Now I call upon Satakshi Mishra, Anvesha Jha, Ahana Singh, Fatima Ahmed, and Raj Nandini to share their feelings.
Days we scramble to bottle in photographs. Days that forever flicker like fireflies in the caverns of our minds. Days we wish to relive again and again. This, dear heart, is one such day. Isn't it so poetic that our entire school life, from those sleepless nights before exams to those everyday classroom chatters, from the dread of not being able to complete our assignments on time to the nostalgia of our parents helping us with the homework. From wishing for school to get over as quickly as possible to wishing that we had just a few moments more. All of it is culminating today in the form of this beautiful celebration with our parents who held our fingers and guided us to the threshold of school for the first time, sitting here in front of us, and our teachers, ones who held our hands firmly on that first day, ones who believed in us when we did not, ones who truly touched our hearts and made us who we are, and the ones we can never earn enough to pay back, all being represented by the teachers supporting us on this unforgettable day of our lives. I'm also grateful to my friends, classmates, and the best friend I cherish for life for always being there for me. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to express my gratitude as I bid farewell to my school life.
जब मैं यहाँ कक्षा 11वीं में आई थी, मेरे कदम काँप रहे थे। दिल में दुविधाओं की आंधी थी और आंखों में एक अनकही सी चुप्पी। नई क्लास, नए चेहरे, नई उम्मीदों का एक भारी गठरी। डर भी था, सपने भी थे और एक अटूट सा भरोसा था कि शायद मैं यहाँ अपना एक कोना जरूर बनाऊंगी। धीरे धीरे मेरे उत्तरों ने पहचान पाई, मेरे कविताओं ने रंग भरे, मेरे नृत्य ने मंच को रोशन किया और मेरे भाषणों ने बहुतों के दिलों को छुआ। क्लास कैप्टन के रूप में जिम्मेदारियों ने कंधों को थाम लिया और फिर काउंसिल नॉमिनेशन, एक ऐसा पल जिसने कहा कि तुम सिर्फ एक सामान्य विद्यार्थी नहीं, एक प्रभाव हो। धीरे धीरे मेरे डर खुलते गए, मेरी हिम्मत बढ़ती गई, मेरे मन में छिपी ताकत सामने आती गई। हे ईश्वर, अगर आज मैं मजबूत हूँ तो आपकी रोशनी की वजह से। सिस्टर नेहा, अनुशासन, करुणा और गरिमा, आपने इन्हें सिर्फ सिखाया नहीं, निभाया भी है। मेरे शिक्षकगण, आपकी दी गई एक एक सीख मेरे जीवन डायरी में सदैव सोने की तरह चमकती रहेगी। मेरे दोस्तों, आप सभी ने ही तो इस नए स्कूल को मेरे लिए अपना संसार बनाया और मेरे जीवन के पहले यात्री मेरे माता पिता। अगर आज मैं आसमान छू पा रही हूँ तो आपकी अटूट विश्वास की वजह से। आपने कहा था ना, बदलाव मुश्किल होता है पर कभी गलत नहीं हो सकता, और आज आपकी कही गई सारी बातें सच नजर होती आ रही है। आज यह विदाई किसी शांत शाम की तरह धीमी, सुनहरी, थोड़ी उदास, बहुत खूबसूरत प्रतीत हो रही है। मन भारी है पर भरा भी है, आंखें नम हैं पर उम्मीदों से चमक भी रही है। अब आगे नई राहें हैं, नई सपने हैं और एक अजनबी उजली सुबह हमारा इंतजार कर रही है। नोटर डेम अकेडमी, तुम्हारी गोद में मैंने खुद को पाया, खुद को गढ़ा और खुद को पहचाना है। मैं तो जा रही हूँ पर मेरी पहचान की जड़ें इसी मिट्टी में है। मैं तुम्हें छोड़ सकती हूँ पर तुम्हें भूल नहीं सकती, इसलिए मेरे जाने के बाद भी इन दीवारों में मेरी आवाज़, मेरी हंसी और मेरे कदम हमेशा रहेंगे।
ज़माना अब तुम्हें तख्ती से आगे बुलाता है, ये दरसगाह की चौखट को अब सलाम कर। वो इल्म क्या जो फना कर दे तेरी पहचान, तू अपनी खुदी से ज़माने को अपने नाम कर। तेरे लिए अब नए आसमां की ज़रूरत है कि तेरा बुलंद परवाज़ अभी देखा नहीं गया। ये सीख और ये किताबें बस एक वसीला थी, नज़र के सामने अब जहाँ ये ताज़ा है। आदरणीय सिस्टर्स, प्रिय शिक्षकगण, सम्माननीय माता पिता और मेरे प्यारे सहपाठियों, आज यहाँ खड़े होकर मेरे मन में एक अजीब सी खामोशी है। ये खामोशी इस इमारत की नहीं बल्कि 14 साल के उन अनमोल रिश्तों की है जो आज पहली बार पूछ रहे हैं अब कहाँ जाना है। लग रहा है जैसे कोई पुराना एल्बम अचानक से बंद हो गया हो
और अब हर पल में केवल तस्वीरों की महक बाकी है। मुझे आज भी याद है मेरी पहली भाषण प्रतियोगिता। मंच का डर इतना गहरा था कि आवाज़ गले से बाहर नहीं निकल रही थी। अगली प्रतियोगिता में मेरी शिक्षिका ने मेरा हौसला बढ़ाया और कहा कि इस बार तुम्हारा लक्ष्य जीतना नहीं बल्कि उस डर को ख़त्म करना है। मैंने अपना सर्वश्रेष्ठ दिया ताकि मैं उस डर के आखिरी धागे को भी तोड़ सकूं। उस दिन मैंने महसूस किया कि मंच पर खड़े होना अब घबराहट नहीं बल्कि आत्मविश्वास की निशानी बन चुका है। ये वो जगह है जहाँ हमने सिर्फ किताबें नहीं बल्कि ज़िंदगी के उसूल सीखे हैं, दोस्ती की है और अपने सपनों को पंख दिए हैं। ये चौखट, ये इमारत, ये हर नाम याद रहेगा, हर धूप, हर छाँव, हर परिणाम याद रहेगा। अब दुनिया को है दिखलाना यहाँ क्या सीखा हमने। जो रोशनी मिली है आपसे उस पर अब सारा जहां आबाद रहेगा।
Today, the same main gate I had crossed thousands of times suddenly felt heavier because it wasn't welcoming me in this time, it was preparing to let me go. The little Montessori girl who once clung to her mother's hand, crying in her father's arms, is now a school graduate standing here, speaking with both of them witnessing this moment. This school has held my first mistakes, my first achievements, my first real friendships, and my first lessons in strength. And instead of writing the last line, pages. To the teachers who believed in me more than I ever believed in myself, the friends who made me laugh in places where I definitely wasn't supposed to, and the institution that carved my identity piece by piece. If childhood is a place we can never return to, then this school will forever be the address I remember the most. There's something truly special about growing up here. We watched our captains, teachers, and role models lead with strength and grace. Ours was a small world guided by women, something I will always carry with pride. Thank you, Notre Dame Academy, for giving me a family and a legacy I will always be proud of.
We grow up being taught that school is our second home, the best time of our lives and the place we'll carry with us long after we leave it. Yet somehow, to me, this always felt like a far off and dramatic concept. I remember being 12, standing on this Julie Hall stage for a speech competition, forgetting my lines and rushing off, fully convinced that stages, mics, and this school weren't meant for me. But it was this same school that gave me faith when I had none. It was the same school that trusted me when I did trust myself. It was the same school that gave me confidence when I felt I had none. A big part of that were also my friends, who made even the hardest days lighter, who showed up without being asked. As the song goes, now I won't feel blue, cause somewhere in the crowd there's you. My teachers were the ones who gave me opportunities to grow, take on different roles as a leader, and taught me that responsibility isn't something to fear. It's something that shapes you. Through secret Teachers' Day rehearsals, maintaining name lists for every subject, and being a non-stop podcast for my friends, time really did fly by. And what seemed far off and dramatic is now our reality. And as much as I've looked forward to this day, I've always disliked endings, whether it be the last day of summer break or the final chapter of a good book. Endings are inevitable. Leaves fall and you close the book. But as Winnie the Pooh once said, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Notre Dame, you'll forever be our solid ground, our North Star.
Grace is balance. and it originates from inner strength. The strength to accept what we cannot change, and the wisdom to know the difference between what we can change and what we cannot. Our poise is a measure of our fortitude, our belief that nothing external has the power to destroy our inner calm. Now the students will sing the song, Footsteps Walking with Me.
Footsteps walking with me. Footsteps I cannot see. But every move I make and every step I take, I know they're there with me. They walk with me on the way, beside me day by day. Through good and bad, through happy and sad, those footsteps won't go away. I'll never walk in life alone. There'll always be someone there. I know he won't let me down. He's with me everywhere. The special things in life I've done, I've been through him and his love. I've been blessed in so many ways, thanks to the Lord above. Footsteps walking with me. Footsteps I cannot see, but every move I make, every step I take, I know they're there with me. They walk with me on the way, beside me day by day. Through good and bad, through happy and sad, those footsteps won't go away. Those footsteps won't go away. Those footsteps won't go away.
Recapturing memories and thanking everyone, we now have Shrishti, Sindhuja, Srijaya, Sukriti, and Samriddhi Shresht, tracing their journey back through memory lane.
One line that beautifully captures the spirit of this very moment. Great is the art of beginning, but greater is the art of ending. Today, we gather to honor both. It feels almost unreal that our journey in school is reaching its final chapter. I walked into the school in Standard 2, small in age, but with an oversized bag full of curiosities, and with no idea of how these blue and white walls would shape every version of who I'd become. From that first nervous day to my loudest laughters, from the whispered secrets before exams to all my victories, and all those ordinary days that somehow became unforgettable memories to this very proud moment. Notre Dame has watched me grow in ways I never imagined. To my friends, my chaotic yet irreplaceable family, you all were the biggest part of this journey. And somewhere between the rush of everyday routines and the whispered conversations in class, we made memories too precious to fit into any speech. And Notre Dame has taught me something no textbook ever could. That kindness is strength. That falling doesn't define you, getting up does. That standing up for what is right is a duty, and that even on the hardest days, there is always something small to smile about. And as we stand here today, it feels like closing a book that holds some of the best chapters of our lives. But change is the only way we grow, and it's the start of becoming someone braver. So thank you, Notre Dame. Thank you for shaping me, loving me, and preparing me for the world ahead. Long live Notre Dame.
As I stand here today, I'm reminded of a line that fits this moment perfectly. Hold on to the memories and they will hold on to you. Notre Dame has been a place where I grew into myself, learning confidence, discovering leadership, and finding a group of friends who turned ordinary days into unforgettable memories. From working together during Teachers' Day program and laughing our way through the rehearsals, to sharing last minute notes and reassuring one another as we entered the classroom during exam, each moment holds so much emotion that it's almost inexpressible. If I were to see my last 2 years in this prestigious institution as a movie, my teachers would be the directors who pushed me to reshoot my scenes until I got them perfect. Always believing in my potential even when I doubted myself. Time has flown by, and sometimes it's hard to believe just how fast the night changes. Notre Dame has given me people and moments I will carry for a lifetime. And even as we part ways today, I know we're on our way to something new.
Standing here today, I feel proud, grateful, and emotional. As I look back on my journey from Montessori to class 12 in this very school, I entered these gates 15 years ago as a shy little child, learning my first letters and numbers. It's hard to believe that the place, which once felt overwhelmingly big to a tiny version of me, is now the place I know better than my own heartbeat. A place that slowly became my second home, and leaving home is never easy. From morning assemblies where we stood half awake to classroom lessons, from stage performances to examinations, every experience taught me discipline, confidence, and resilience. This school has given me values that go beyond textbooks: respect, responsibilities, and compassion. This is where I found friendships that feel like family. And today, as I stand here after 15 beautiful years at Notre Dame Academy, it feels as though a lifetime of memories is flashing by. From unsure beginnings to confident dreams, this journey has changed me in ways I can never repay. Thank you, my dear Notre Dame, for helping me grow into who I am today. And as I step into the next chapter of my life, I carry with me one promise that no matter where life takes me, a part of me will always remain here, a Notre Damean forever.
Today, I stand here with heart full of gratitude as I say farewell to these remarkable 15 years. The walls and corridors of this institution have shaped who I am. Notre Dame has taught me leadership, patience, resilience, and the importance of believing in myself. From classes to unforgettable practices and events, from hard-earned victory to meaningful lessons, every moment has helped build the person I am today. I will forever cherish the laughter, shared challenges, and joyful time spent enjoying life with my friends. As I step into a new chapter, I carry with me every memory, lesson, laughter, and moment that shaped my path. Dear Notre Dame, there's a place I've dreamed of where I can free my mind. I hear the sounds of the seasons and lose all sense of time. And I believe that place is you. My escape, my second home. Thank you, Notre Dame. These years have truly been extraordinary.
आज शब्द कम पड़ रहे हैं और यादें बहुत ज़्यादा हैं। कुछ कहना है इस जगह से पर दिल भर आया है। कह रहे हो समेट लूं इतनी यादें केवल एक पन्ने में, कह रहे हो समेट लूं मैं इतनी यादें केवल एक पन्ने में। भला कैसे छोड़ दूं वह जगह जहाँ घर मैंने पाया है। मैं जब कक्षा 11वीं में यहाँ आई थी तो अक्सर यही सोचती थी कि मैं यहाँ के बच्चों जैसी आत्मविश्वासी और बहादुर कभी नहीं बन पाऊंगी, पर नॉट डेम ने मेरा भी हाथ सबकी तरह थाम लिया। यहाँ पर मंच ने मुझे मेरी आवाज़ दी, जिम्मेदारियों ने मुझे थामा और अफसरों ने मेरे अंदर छुपी उस कलाकार को जगाया जिसे मैं खुद भी नहीं जानती थी। यहाँ मुझे सिर्फ आगे बढ़ने का मौका नहीं मिला, बल्कि खुद पर भरोसा करना भी सिखाया गया। अब से जब भी कोई स्कूल के पुराने दिन का जिक्र करेगा तो हमारे दिल को तुरंत बिग फील्ड की यादें, कैंटीन की चाउमीन, दोस्तों के साथ बुलेटिन बोर्ड और पोस्टर्स बनाना, स्पोर्ट्स डे पे अपने हाउस के लिए शोर मचाना और हम सबका प्यारा फन डैसल में हाउसी खेलना याद आएगा। आज किताबों से भरे ये बैग यादों और लम्हों के कारण भारी हैं और हम इन्हें उन्हीं नाजुक कंधों पर सवार करके एक भारी अलविदा कह रहे हैं। अंत में कुछ शब्दों के साथ मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम देना चाहूंगी। एक प्यारी कहानी लिखने कुछ पन्ने साथ लाई थी, एक प्यारी कहानी लिखने कुछ पन्ने साथ लाई थी, रिश्तों की गली में कुछ सुनने कुछ कहने ढेरों बात लाई थी। कह रही हूँ अलविदा उसे ही जो मेरा हिस्सा हो गया। 2 साल का सफर नॉटरडेम मेरे जीवन का अद्भुत किस्सा हो गया और मैं जहां भी जाऊंगी तुम्हारे ही गीत गाऊंगी। मैं जहां भी जाऊंगी तुम्हारे ही गीत गाऊंगी। तुमने बनाया है ऐसा मुझको कि मैं हर बार ही टूट जाऊंगी।
We humbly acknowledge God's greatness and our dependence on His grace. Let us praise Him with pure hearts and seek His blessings for wisdom and peace. May this prayer fill our minds with devotion and our lives with His divine life. The students will now sing the song, Teri Hai Zameen.
तेरी है ज़मीन, तेरा आसमां, तू बड़ा मेहरबान, तू बख्शिश कर, सभी का है तू।
We will now hear a reading from the Holy Bible, followed by a psalm.
A reading from the Holy Bible, Jeremiah chapter 1, verses 4 to 8. The Lord said to me, I chose you before I gave you life, and before you were born, I selected you to be a prophet to the nations. I answered, Sovereign Lord, I don't know how to speak. I am too young. But the Lord said to me, do not say that you are too young, but go to the people I send you to, and tell them everything I command you to say. Do not be afraid of them, for I will be with you to protect you. I, the Lord, have spoken.
O God, you know me inside and out, through and through, everything I do, every thought that flits through my mind, every step I take, every plan I make, every word I speak. You know even before these things happen.
You know my past, you know my future. Your circumventing presence covers my every move. Your knowledge of me sometimes comforts me, sometimes frightens me, but always it is far beyond my comprehension. There is no way to escape you, no place to hide.
If I ascend to the heights of joy, you are there before me. If I am plunged into the depths of despair, you are there to meet me.
I could fly to the other side of our world and find you there to lead the way. I could walk into darkest of night only to find you there to lighten its dismal hours.
You were present at my very conception. You guided the molding of my unformed members within the body of my mother. Nothing about me, from beginning to end, was hid from your eyes.
How frightfully, fantastically wonderful it all is. May your all-knowing, everywhere present Spirit continue to reach out to my feelings and thoughts, deliver me from that which may hurt or destroy me, and guide me along the paths of love and truth.
May I now invite our chief guest, Honorable Justice Mrs. Soni Srivastava, to enlighten us with her priceless message.
Respected Sister Neha, the Principal, Notre Dame Academy, all the other sisters, some of whom I sort of identify, some may be new faces for me. The teachers, Sister Rupa, I can see you there. You were there, you taught us so many, we sang with you, we learned so many of the Christmas carols. So I remember you, each and every song. The teachers, most of the faces have changed. I may not be knowing all of you, but I can see Mrs. Rashmi Singh there. So I had to touch her feet and take her blessings. The parents, all of you all who have this satisfaction of your children being here today, passing out from a school which has a history, which has a legacy. I must tell you that please all the parents be rest assured, because you have put your children in the best place in the whole of India. I don't say it's only Patna. You have put your children in the best of the place in the whole of India, and you'll someday remember my words when these girls are going to carve a niche for themselves, when they are going to stand out. And I, from my experience, from the experience of my friends, I can rest assure you that wherever we have gone, we have stood out. People have asked us, there's this thing goes on for a Bihari. But whenever we go, we went to Delhi for our education. Girls have gone off to Mumbai, girls have gone off to Pune. And we have always stood out. And they have said that you are different. So believe me, trust me, you are always going to be very proud, very, very proud of your decision of putting your children in this school. I'm sure you're going to be. And last not the least, my dear, dear Damians, the 12thers who are going to pass out from the school. I talk to you, the very motto, lead me from darkness to light. What more can we say? This is what my alma mater, my school, has done to me. Lead me from darkness to light. And I'm really impressed today with the other caption that I see here. Flames of today, footprints for tomorrow. It's actually, these words actually mean something. It is an immense privilege and a moment of deep nostalgia for me to stand here today at my alma mater, back at this campus that shaped me the way I am today. I would give all the credit to this institution for making me the person I am today. Seeing your faces brings back so many beautiful memories, and it's so heart-rending to see that incredible talent which is still being promoted so well by my school. Thank you, sisters. Thank you, teachers. My coming to this school is like a homecoming and takes me back to the memory lane when we really used to enjoy life with no responsibilities. But yes, in the strict vigil of the strict disciplinarian sisters, teachers, who were much more than the guardians to us. The values, the ethics, which were imbibed in us, remained ingrained and embedded in our hearts, in our minds, in our soul, to whichever place we went. And I must say, this helped me immensely in achieving whatever little success that I've achieved in my professional life, my social life, and everything. I must today also take this opportunity to tell you that in our days, we did not have a graduation day. We just had a farewell, if ma'am would remember. So this day, I feel it's a very, very special day because farewell was something different. But this day, when all these girls have got an opportunity to just share their experiences, open their hearts out before the teachers, before the authorities. So this opportunity is a great one, I must say, and I really congratulate the school for having a ceremony like this. Now, let me share, I think an introduction has already been given. I had prepared a short note, but I don't feel like going by these papers. And I must tell you that the moment the school song was sung, मैं अपनी आँखों में नमी आने से रोक नहीं पाई. It had to come, the tears had to roll down, because it was after so many years that I was hearing this song and singing along with all these girls. So far as my experience goes, let me share a little bit with you. I had been there in this school campus, playing around like a little girl in my red skirt and a white shirt with a yellow badge. because I belong to the yellow house. I remember those days when we used to take part in these sports events, fighting like hell for our house to win. For our bulletin boards, which house can have a better bulletin board? We used to work hard for that, strive hard for that. I remember it was this school where I first participated in a debate competition, first an intra one, and then I went on and on for inter-school, inter-college debate competitions. And let me tell you, when we used to win and get a prize, it was not Soni Srivastava who used to win. It was this Notre Dame Academy which was winning. And it felt my heart with so much of pride to come and call up sister, come back to school and say, sister, we won. So it was the school we won, because it was this school which taught me how to speak in public, how to do a public speaking, the teachers here, they taught me. They used to tell me when we used to speak one line, there was a teacher who used to tell me, no, Soni, this line is coming too flat. You have to bring in some vibration here. You have to pause here. You have to emphasize here. So this is where I learned where to give my pauses and where to give my emphasis. So it is this school which taught me how to speak. I came here as a little girl, stayed here till my class 12th. With all the experiences, there were times maybe when we used to also engage ourselves in some mischievous activities, some pranks, daant bhi khate the, but that was all pleasure. Now I realize what those teachers, what those sisters meant to us. Those times, probably you guys have missed. We used to also have some inter-school quiz competitions, socials and things like that, which probably, I don't know whether it's continuing on that or not. And we also remember the excitement when some students from our schools nearby used to visit our school. I think I hope you're getting what I'm trying to say. So those were the days, actually, when we also used to, we were in the age of even being excited. We used to hang around on the windows, and then some teacher used to come, what are you doing here? Go back to your class. So we've also faced that, but those are beautiful memories, I must tell you. So what we are doing here, I'm sure you people are all working hard. It's a crucial time for you when you have to step ahead from this school. Really pay attention to your studies, but let me also tell you this, that life is not all about the grades that you get. The school is not all about the grades that you secure here. I'm sure you people must be all working hard for good grades, and yes, you must get them. But what is more important which you take from this school are the values, the ethics, the behavioral patterns, what you become and what you go from this school is that you go from here as a much, much more better and an enriched human being. I tell you, that is much more important. You may not fare very well here. Let me tell you, I was never a very good student. I can rate myself a little above average, but I was never a topper. But yes, I knew there were times when I had to put in my efforts and I had to work hard. So you people only have to realize that the time has come that when you all have to put in your efforts. और कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि अगर आपने अभी तक बहुत अच्छे रिजल्ट्स नहीं लाए हो. Let me tell all of you, अगर अभी तक कोई बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट नहीं हुआ है, कोई बात नहीं. ये वक्त आया है, जितना वक्त बचा है उनको लगा दीजिए. Put your heart and soul into it, and I'm sure all of you all are going to come with come out with flying colors. This is the time. सब लोग अपनी जी जान लगाइए. This is the time for your studies, and life will give you enough time now, from now on, to you'll go to your college You'll have enough time to do all the masti that you can. So, right now is the time to focus. So, please focus on your studies. Do very well. Make your parents proud. Make your school proud. Make your teachers proud of you. And I'll also tell one more thing, which was always told to us, that there's a big bad world waiting for you outside. Prepare yourself. But I'll tell you, there's no big bad world waiting for you. There's a world full of challenges for you. So take them head on. Embrace them. There are different fields in which you are going to go. Some girls from here, some years by, they will become doctors, engineers, lawyers like me, and maybe judges. So I think probably, I think I'm the only one from this school who took up law. Lawyers have been several lawyers, but maybe I can take this privilege and honor to say that this school has brought me at a position where I can say that you have produced not only a very good lawyer, but you have produced a judge. I am a judge. I got elevated in March 2025, and let me tell you, in this entire journey of mine, I owe it so much to this school. Because when I stepped out, I went to Delhi University, and I must tell you one more thing. In my parent-teacher meet, I remember probably Sister Deepa was my class teacher that time. And my parents used to come for my report card. And Sister Deepa used to tell me that, ma'am, your child is going to be a lawyer someday. She speaks, she goes in the debates and all. And that time I used to think, no lawyer, no way. And I told her, no sister, I'll not become a lawyer, I'll become an IFS, I'll go into the foreign service. So we were so amused with the administrative service and all those things. So but see, Saraswati विराजमान होती है कभी किसी के जुबान पे हम लोग कहते हैं. So I, as a class probably 7th or 8th student, that teacher had told me, आपकी बेटी lawyer बनेगी. And see, life took me there. I went to a college in Delhi University. I became a law graduate from the Campus Law Center, Delhi University. And then I came back to Patna. I could have stayed back in Delhi. But I thought and I believed that there was a brain drain going because everybody was moving out of this place. So I've always thought, I have so much, I've taken so much from Bihar, I must come back here. I came back here, I joined Patna High Court. I practiced here for 25 long years. And then this court had something back to give me, something to reward me. And I got elevated as a judge of Patna High Court. It's been very recent. I'm new, but I still need the blessings of all my teachers, of all my sisters, of this school to still do well, to still discharge my responsibilities to the fullest, with all sincerity. And let me tell you, this honesty, this sincerity, this character that I have got, to do good to all, to be good to all, to help all these things I've learned not from anywhere else, but from this school. So I owe it all to this school. So I will not take a lot of time because I also have my court to attend. So I have to go back. But I tell you, I really miss whatever part I will not be a witness to. But whatever I've seen, it felt my heart with such deep emotions. The school song, the songs that you sung, they were all so very touching. And what more? I can only inspire these girls today that you will all treat to different parts of life. I give all the encouragement to you. I wish you all the best so that you guys just excel in every field that you go. And remember my words, even if you have not done very good in school, you will shine, because you will shine out there, because you are taking so much more from this school. You are taking the values from this school. You are taking your character from this school. So that will show. I'm sure you're going to shine like a star. Believe me, trust me for that. We have seen all our other friends, the other alumni of the school. So today, I take this opportunity to once again thank Sister Neha, all the sisters, teachers who gave me this privilege to be here in my alma mater, to such a big function, to this graduation ceremony, I think which means a lot for this outgoing batch, which means a lot for the teachers who are seeing these girls go out of their school. And last but not the least, I would say that there was a song which said, "Those were the days, my friend, I thought they'll never end." So, but I think the cliche goes that all good things come to an end. So, your school life, that has one chapter of your life, has definitely come to an end, but it is only a beginning of a very new life, a fresh openings, fresh avenues. So grab them all. I tell you, I just have these words for you, that you grab them all, grab the opportunities, embrace life as it comes to you. And I wish all the luck for a very, very bright future. Thank you so much.